Hey guys, I've just hopped out of the shower not too long ago, so excuse the hair. But I just felt I needed to film this before I dropped my daughter off at school. So, anyway, I've heard a few people say lately that they can't do things. They can't afford a program, not mine, in groups that I'm in, of other people's. Um, they can't quit their day job. They can't make money in their business. They don't know how to get their first clients. They don't know how to make more money. And there's all these things that they're telling themselves that they can't do. And you know what? They're just stories. They're just bullshit stories and excuses that you're telling yourself to hold yourself back. And, the thing that you need to do to be able to get out of that place is to start telling yourself something different. Anyone can do anything in life. Yes, it might take a little bit longer. You might not be able to just click your fingers and you magically have the life that you have today, right? You're not going to be able to do that. There's no magic pill that you can take. But you've got to, if you want something bad enough, you've got to put the steps in place to be able to change your life, to be able to get away from where you currently are. And the way that you do that is by just deciding to change, deciding to believe something different, deciding to tell yourself a different story, and then taking action to make that a reality. I've come from a history of drugs and partying and destroying myself, not loving my body, attracting bad relationships in, being treated like crap by other people because I was treating myself like crap and I wasn't valuing myself or believing in myself. I've come from having no money, living off $500 Centrelink a week, coming back to Australia from living overseas for a year and having to build up my whole life again, buying getting well, I couldn't even afford to buy things for my house, even things like a broom or things that I needed for my daughter who was about to be born. I had to get everything for free from Gumtree and FreeCycle, and I didn't really have any support from family. I had a little bit of support from family and friends, but not much. No one gave me a heap of money or even looked after my kids. My partner and I have never even had a night away together from our kids, and my daughter's almost six, and my son's 3.5. But we've had time away separately. He's away at the moment, working away, and I'm going to go to Hawaii and Mexico next month for business and to catch up with friends as well. And so, but basically we do everything by ourselves, and we've built things up over the last 6 years from having no money and struggling and pushing really hard to create a better life for ourselves. There's so many people out there that tell me, oh, I'm poor, I've got no money, but they've got pay TV and they've got two cars, and they complain that their second car is at the mechanics, so they have to use one car. Oh, you poor thing, get over it. We had no car for 5 years. I had to walk and run everywhere with my daughter in the pram and my equipment for my boot camps underneath the pram to run to the classes to get there to build my business and train my clients. I ran with the pram and without the pram up to probably 50, 60, maybe more kilometers a week, even up to probably 100 kilometers a week. I can't even remember now, to drop off flyers and to network with businesses. I cycled to get to my sessions when I was studying to become a personal trainer. It was 2 nights a week and a Saturday morning. I cycled there to get to the sessions, express breast milk so my partner could feed my daughter. She was only 3 months old, because I knew that I couldn't go back to working in call centers making $500 a week. I knew that something needed to change. I needed to create a better lifestyle for myself and my family. And the way to do that was from me. It was from me deciding to make a change, to do something different. And I've worked bloody hard over the last 5 years to create a better lifestyle for us. Now, I don't talk about this much because I don't want to live in the past. I don't want to focus on the negatives and the struggle. I think if you focus on that too much, then you keep attracting those kinds of people in. And I want to be able to help people who aren't in the deep, dark depths of struggle. But I want to help people who are already doing okay, but they might have some like limiting beliefs, or they might be burning themselves out, and I help them go from good to great. But those people are still struggling with some of these same things. And I wanted to do this video to show you that any kind of thing that you're telling yourself, any story, anything that you're telling yourself you can't do, you can. It might not be fixed within a week or months or even a year. But if you think back to where you were 5 years ago, you probably wouldn't believe that you've achieved the things you have today, right? In whatever area of your life. And if you can do that in some other area of your life, you can do it with your business. You can do it with your finances. You can do it for anything, okay? And you don't just reach some magical place and you're all sorted. I'm always making my goals bigger. I've had my biggest month ever this month, income wise, and in my business. But I have bigger goals now. And that doesn't mean I'm not happy with what I've achieved. I definitely am. And I'll be celebrating it. And I'll be taking a couple of days off next week because I've worked hard and I'm tired and I need to break. But I work hard and I love the work that I do and I'm passionate about it. And I'm sure you can hear that in my voice. And that shows in the results that I get and the value that I give to my clients and the life that I've created for myself. I remember there was a day when my partner was going through his visa process to be a permanent resident in Australia, and he was refused. We got a letter and it was refused. And it was apparently because some guy apparently sent us an email asking for more information. We never even got this email because we didn't respond to this email we didn't get. He refused the visa. So I was curled up in a ball on my living room floor in Brisbane, in Bowen Hills, in our tiny little unit, and I was crying my eyes out. And I thought, why us? Why does all this bad stuff keep happening to us? Can't we catch a break? Will this ever get better? And I decided right then and there that I could lay there crying and think, why me? All this, like everything keeps happening to me. Or I could decide to change and I could decide to create a better life and better family for myself. Better life and lifestyle for myself and my family. And some people stay on Centrelink all their lives, stay on government payouts. Some people decide to just go into a dead-end job and make bare minimum and complain about their lives every single week. Some people even decide to have the guts and courage to start a business, but for years and years they stay small and they make just the bare minimum to get by. And what I want for you and for anyone watching this is to really step up, to stop telling yourself these stories, start telling yourself something different, and you can achieve anything that you want in life. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't still have things where I tell myself negative things or I have limiting beliefs. Of course I do. But I've worked on my mindset enough and I continue to work on myself that I can catch myself very quickly and I can turn it around. I can turn negative thoughts and beliefs into positive beliefs and actions, and that in turn turns into results as well. And the more you work on yourself, the more you'll be able to do this and the quicker you'll be able to bounce back when stuff happens in your life. So hope you've enjoyed that. I want you to think about, with the things that I've spoken about, what action you're going to take today and what you're going to start telling yourself to change your stories and change your reality. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you're not already in my free group, the community of kick-ass action takers, make sure you join us. I'll put the link below this video. It's an awesome group of other business owners who are kicking ass in their businesses, and a great supportive community to be able to grow for yourself as well. Any comments, put them below as well. Love to hear your thoughts on this. Okay, bye.